everybody, I'm Arya, and today, let's go over a few tips that you should know to survive wild animal attacks. While there's not a single standard way to defend yourself against attacking animals, you can choose the best strategy based on the animal that's attacking you. It could simply be a cough or just curling up like a ball, and it could save you from a wild animal attack. So here's the first one. Shark attack. First, don't swim in murky water or at night, because that's when the sharks are most active. Second, if you see a shark, don't turn your back on this predator. And do not scream or swim like a crazy person. Instead, swim calmly towards the shore with your head above water. And if you cannot swim away, then stay still as much as you can. Remain still if you feel the shark bump against you. Sharks often investigate unknown objects by nosing up against them. And the good news is, humans are not usually ideal food for sharks. Don't go in the water with open wounds. Prevent blood and urine from getting into water, as the sharks can smell it at a distance of several miles. And if it grabs you and pulls you underwater, then it's time to fight back. If possible, then punch or scratch the shark on the nose, gills, or eyes as hard as you can, because these are the weak spots of sharks. And it's time to get crazy, because it's do or die situation. The shark will often let go once it finds out that you're not an easy meal. Next, kangaroos. Yes, surprisingly, kangaroos can pose a threat to a person. So if you come face to face with the kangaroo, do the following. Cough. Your cough should be short and quiet, because then the kangaroo will consider it a sign of a disease, and most likely it won't attack you. Slowly back away. This way you will look smaller and less dangerous to the kangaroo. Never look into the kangaroo's eyes. They have very powerful eyes, and trust me, they will never lose a staring contest. Kangaroos are very attractive animals, so don't fall in love with them or else you'll be crushed. Don't turn away and run, as it will only provoke the animal. And remember, kangaroos can run really fast, so the best thing is to stay away from them. Next, lions. If you ever encounter a lion, do not turn your back and always maintain an eye contact with them. And do not panic. Next, make yourself look as big as possible. Lift your arms and jack it up. And shout at the lion. Make yourself look big and scary, because if you look big and scary, the animal will try to avoid the encounter. And if yelling and shouting doesn't cause the big cat to move away, then throw rocks, branches, sticks, or anything you can get your hands on. This should scare them off. And if the lion still attacks you, try to hit the lion in its mouth, eyes, or nose. And try to protect your neck while you're fighting. Next, elephants. You know, elephants can be deadly animals. If you find yourself facing a charging elephant, pay attention to their body language. If the trunk is curled and the ears are pulled back, then it means they're going to crush you. So do not run away and never turn your back. Instead, stand still and shout loudly at the elephant. And if it still tries to come after you, then run from the elephant in the zigzag pattern. Try to find something to become a barrier between you and the elephant. It could be a big rock or a tree. Next, wolves. If you ever get surrounded by wolves, make yourself appear larger. Raise your arms up or hold a jacket or anything that you have in your hand and make yourself look big. Yell and shout loudly at the wolves. And throw stones or sticks, anything that you can, in their direction. Do not run away from the animal or they will get you. Last, but not the least. Avoid eye contact with the animal. If you look directly at the wolves, they'll definitely attack you. Next, surviving a bear attack. Don't run, because if you run, you'll look like a prey, and the bear will definitely follow you. And if you think you can outrun a bear, forget it. Only run from a bear if you can make it to a building or a place to hide yourself that's less than 20 feet away, because bear can develop a speed of 30 miles per hour. So the best thing to do is fall to the ground and curl into a ball. Use your hands to cover your neck and just pretend to be dead. This way, you won't be considered a threat any longer. The bear might toss you around for a bit, but don't panic, and most likely it'll go away. Next, snakes. Always wear protective clothing when you're in a snake territory. Wear long pants, tall hiking boots that covers your ankles, long sleeves, and gloves. But what if you're not in a snake territory and you come across a snake that's following you? And in that case, stomp your feet as hard as you can. The vibrations will confuse the snake and it will stop following you. Make loud noises, even though snakes don't have ears but are very sensitive to vibrations. So if you see a snake in your yard or garden, first thing to do is always stay away from it. And then, if need be, cause some vibration by stomping or throwing something on the ground. Next, bulls. Well, it's been known that bulls get charged up and attack when they see red color. Guess what? That's not true. Bulls react to the movement, and that's why if the bull is running at you, stay straight and still. Use your hat or other clothes you have as a bait. And when the animal comes close to you, throw the thing as far away from you as possible. The bull will change direction and follow the object. Next, jellyfish. A jellyfish sting brings a long-lasting pain. So immediately after you get stung by a jellyfish, wash the area with salt water, because pure water will only worsen the situation. So don't use it. Or you can always carry a small bottle of vinegar in your beach bag, because you can even rinse the area with vinegar. Never rub the area. Use tweezers or a stick to remove the tentacles still on the skin. Do not scrape the area with credit card. And do not apply ice pack to the burnt area. And if you have an antihistamine ointment, then apply it to the burnt area. Next, alligators or crocodiles. Fighting with crocodiles or alligators is not an easy task. So staying away or running away are your best options. And it really doesn't matter if you run straight or in zigzag, because crocodiles can reach a speed of 10 miles per hour, while humans can easily reach speeds of about 15 miles per hour. But if you get caught in the crocodile's jaws, hit the crocodile's eyes. The eyes and throat of these animals are their most sensitive areas. To make the animal let you go, aim at them, because the jaws of these animals are the strongest on the planet. So breaking free from the jaws won't be easy. And if you see a crocodile doing swimming, don't create splashes. It will just draw the unwanted attention. Try to be as quiet as you can and swim away. Next, gorillas. Gorillas are leaders who protect their family. They don't attack you if you behave nicely. Sit down and seem less large and not bigger than gorilla. Avoid a direct eye contact. And in case of an attack, curl into a ball, because gorillas won't attack the weak or defenseless. Next, coyotes. If you know coyotes are in the area, then always have a large stick or umbrella with you in case of an attack. It is also useful to have noisemakers like whistles to scare off any approaching coyote. And if you encounter a coyote, make yourself look big and aggressive. Wave your arms above and frighten the animal in a loud tone. Make an eye contact and scare them by throwing objects like sticks, rocks, or even shoes near them. Do not turn your back at Coyote at any point, because that indicates weakness. Back away slowly and carefully while maintaining your dominant and powerful stance. Avoid harming the animal because that will increase their aggression. In case the coyote attacks you, protect your throat and arteries to avoid serious blood loss. So with that, I'm done, and always remember, wild animals are wild, so do not interfere with nature. Stay away from them. So smash that like button if you agree with me, and make sure to subscribe and share this video. I'll see you guys soon. Bye!